Sports fans, what's going on? Patrick over here at Ghost Picks ATS coming at you with a free play today in the World Baseball Classic between USA and Japan. That first pitch tonight. Let me look at the damn time. For some reason, I don't have the time pulled up. But World Baseball Classic between USA and Japan, possibly the biggest game of all time. The most viewed game of all time. Maybe not the biggest, but for those people in Japan, it is quite possibly the biggest game of all time. They said upwards of 90% of households in Japan were tuned in for the semifinals against Mexico. Wild game. But now we got the finals between the USA and Japan. As you can see to my, I guess that's the right on the screen. I will be taking Japan run line plus 1.5 pregame. At BetMGM Circa Sports, it is minus 135, a little bit offshore as well. But I think there's some great value out of the gate on Japan to jump the U.S. Merrill Kelly is starting for the U.S. If there's one thing about the World Baseball Classic, the lineup for the USA is absolutely stacked. Top to bottom, they're loaded. But the one thing that they don't have is pitching. For some reason, they're not allowing any pitchers to go do their thing, which is a little bit whack. Lance Lynn wanted to come out here and pitch for the USA, but they would not let him do so. A couple teams, that was the White Sox in particular, but would not allow their pitchers to come out and pitch for the World Baseball Classic. So, obviously, you can see I'm on Japan pregame, but I will be looking for the USA live total, live line. I think the USA should be able to punch across plenty of runs in this game. And, the total right now for the game is sitting at 10.5. I think that Japan will score early. So they didn't yesterday, but I'm sure they will look to get some runs, especially on Merrill Kelly. He has no playoff experience. He's 34 years old for the Diamondbacks. That's who America's bringing out for the biggest game. Not a big fan. Now, separating rooting interest from betting interest, obviously I am rooting for USA to win this game. That's kind of the main reason I'm not taking Japan on the money line. I don't want to root for Japan to win. I'm rooting for the USA to win this game by 1 run. But I really do think that the Japan has the early advantage in this game. USA has plenty of relievers ready to roll. So I think USA punches 1 or 2 across, or Japan punches 1 or 2 across early. And then I will be looking to take the USA live money line. So you're kind of rooting for it. It's a small middle, but, in baseball, 1 run is all you need. That's, it's a popular score. The USA, obviously, they beat the brakes off of Cuba, who they had a terrible team out there. But Venezuela came down to the very wire. Japan and Mexico came down to the wire. We've seen a lot of close games in the World Baseball Classic. So 1 run could mean the difference. So if I could get the USA at plus money on the money line, hopefully, ideally, they get down to like a 2-0 start, and then I will hop on the USA and have a nice little middle and be rooting for both sides. I know, just a tight game, but I'll be rooting for USA all the way, obviously. But, I'm a Panther fan. I bet against the Panthers. It's not. Sometimes you got to take your rooting interests and your betting interests and separate the two of them. But Japan run line plus 1.5 pregame at BetMGM and at Circa Sports. They are both minus 135. This game, let me see. First pitch is at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is down in Miami. That place will be rocking. There's gonna be tons of energy. But this Japan lineup, it has professional players. Ohtani has been lights out, but they've got Lars, who plays for the Cardinals, and then what's his name, Mashitaka, who plays for the Red Sox. And these are the early guys in the lineup. These Japan guys, these Japanese professionals, they are damn good themselves. They are yet to lose in the World Baseball Classic, and they are plus money to win today. But Merrill Kelly, not a big fan of him whatsoever. And also, maybe the other thing, the hottest hitter for the USA has actually been the 9 hitter, Trey Turner. So he probably won't come around to at least the second, probably more so the 3rd inning, right around that area. And if that's the case, Japan hopefully gets a nice little 1-2 run lead early on, and we're already back on the USA rooting them in. So Pre-game, Japan plus 1.5, minus 135, and looking for the live line on the USA. Good luck. God bless. Grind on. Let's go USA after the second inning. Also, golf will be out today. That is on this channel here. Keep it rolling with my guy Moff Dollars. We'll be talking about the WGC Dell match play. I will also have my own separate golf video here coming out shortly on the Corrales Punta Cana Championship down in the Dominican Republic. So, good luck. God bless. Grind on. I'm out of here. Till next time. Thanks for tuning in. I'm out.